never know. Where is that? And there we go. Now I go to this thingy. Now I go here. Now I get that here. No. Here. There we go. Now it should be all set up. Alright, so now this fucking thing should work. Give me 1 second to finish setting this shit up. Where is it? That's the wrong thingy. Oh, this isn't professional at all, I know. Just give me a second. That's a wrong fucking link right there. Oh. Do I smoke? Depends on the situation. That's a good question. For legal reasons, no. There we go. Yeah, so now everything should be set up. Everything should be good. So welcome to another installment of Hoi 4 Live. Today I am alone with my lonesome. And we're going to be playing Argentina in kaiserredux. Now the reason we're playing Argentina is because it's a hard country, but it's really fun to play. I quite like it. So would I rather eat or drink? Depends on what we're drinking and what we're eating, you know what I'm saying? So for those of you that don't know, Argentina is a very hard country to play in kaiserredux. Because it's well, it kind of sucks ass. You have a shitty industry. You need to build an army to fight a fucking 3-front war. So we're gonna see how it goes. I'm not in the UK yet. Cat de Gaulle. That's a good question. Let's get some fucking music going here, shall we? Let me turn on these things. Let me. There we go. Now we shouldn't get copy striked for the music. So as Argentina, you know, you have a very... I'm gonna turn that fucking music down. I'm already getting pissed by it. Oh no. Fun fact, I play with the Hoi 4 music off. Cause I don't like it. I'd rather watch a YouTube video in the background. Messi or Ronaldo? I prefer Messi. You know, I'm one of those guys. So this is a pretty basic setup for Argentina kaiserredux. I do have my redux turned on. I forgot to turn that off for stream purposes, but it's fine. What path am I going? Ideally, we're staying Nat Pop. We're gonna stay national populist. We're gonna take over, and we're gonna take over the entirety of Central America. Because if you look at the Argentine focus tree, we can confederate the River Plate, and then we unite this. We do some gay shit to subjugate South America. So we're gonna do that. Hopefully, we're not gonna lose. I did a test run. I did a test run. I took like 280,000 casualties, but I did not lose. So, that's something. I turn this down a bit more. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that should be good. No, if the Hoi 4 music gets too fucking annoying, I've got a couple copyright-free songs downloaded in my, hold on. Let's incarcerate the officers, we don't need stability right now. But, what's it called? Oh yeah, if the Hoi 4 music gets too annoying, I've got a couple copyright-free songs downloaded for videos, a few halal songs for videos. So I can tap into that if I really need to. Let's take the 75 pp hit. It's fine. And we need the GNA. That's, we need as many divisions as we can. I should try, I probably will try it on a stream. Like, this week, or not this week, what fucking day is it? Is the 1st, so until, like, next week, we should be getting daily streams. So maybe on one of these streams I'll try it. Never much looked into Pax Britannica, though. I always thought it was kinda... I don't know, I was never drawn to it. Let me also silence the fucking super events, because I hate super events, I'm gonna be honest. Do this button. You control the railroads now. Am I celebrating Ramadan? I'm not Muslim. I'm sorry to say, I'm not Muslim. Actually, just to show you all that I'm not Muslim, let me open a little beer right now. Drink of the day, Sapporo Premium Beer. Really good beer. Highly recommend it. Just take it for a swig of the night. Or of the fucking afternoon, it's 3. There we are. Delicious flavor. Rich. Strong. I'm sorry to hear that you're sexually attracted to taxis. I can't much do anything about that. We're gonna do this event. Also, I'm sorry if I'm not explaining in depth what I'm doing. Unfortunately, this is not a Chaotic Florius video. Or like, or a Hollow Being video where I'm gonna narrate every step of the path. And I'm gonna fucking, you know, read every single event. All Argentinians must serve the state. I'm just fucking playing the game for fun, and I said, fuck it, I'll start a stream. People like streams. I like playing the game. It just kind of works out. Protest in Buenos Aires. Let's send in the gendarmerie. The gendarmerie. I think that's how you pronounce it. Hermanderia, I think it is in Spanish. Do a collab with Hollow. I'd love to. But unfortunately, he does not want to play Hoi 3. So I think we need to keep commenting to play Hoi 3 before we get the collab going. Or better yet, get him to buy Darkest Hour. And we can do a collab stream trying to get the multiplayer to work. I did see the Zelensky and Trump interview, but for the purposes of this stream, I don't really want to get into politics. You see, I'm not brave enough for this political bullshit on the internet, right? That's just like, that's not my cup of tea. I'm not an expert on the topic, so I just don't want to be talking about it. Because it's, let's say contentious. It's a contentious topic, let's say, hey? Let's build some infra. I don't want to waste my... Or actually, can we build railroads? Yes. So... Here's a pro tip as Argentina. You don't want to waste your IC on civs, because you start off with 15, and the thing you're going to want to focus on building at the start of the game is mills. But, fun fact, you can't build mills on demilitarized states. So what we're going to do is, while we wait for these states to become undemilitarized by us doing these focuses, I'm just going to take the chance to build up the railways, because we will need a lot of supply for this war. Like, this is a bullshit war we're gonna be fighting in a couple minutes, probably. We're not doing a political stream. Never will I do a political stream. God forbid. The only politics I can comfortably talk about are Panamanian politics, because I'm Panamanian. But even then, I don't really want to get into it, because it's just a bunch of bullshit, let's be honest. Farthead? That's a separatist state? Listen, man, I don't get into the specifics. They're demilitarized. My units cannot enter, therefore they're demilitarized. There we go. Let's get some electric. I think we gonna want to rush mechanical computing, because we do need the research speed. There we go. There's our units. We start off with 2 tanks. We're gonna dismantle those immediately. Change them for the infantry template. Let me just do a bit of setup here. Pro tip, always like change the icons and shit for your infantry divisions, for your templates, so you can always tell them apart. It's a useful Hansen Hoi 4 tip right there. Let's get these here. So for the purposes of Argentina, we will be, unfortunately, needing all these different army groups. Oh, Lord Almighty. But now we can start taking back our states, so we can build mills. Do I fuck with Mako Monday? Of course I do, man. What kind of question is that? I saw the announcement. The fucking, the Girls in Panzer fucking Dojin, the Yuri one's getting a spin-off anime. Might watch that one. Might have to add that one to the list. Panama is heaven. That's a true fact. We don't have taxes. But legally, that's a joke. Yeah. Panama does not have high crime. For the record, Pog and Milk. The ghetto has high crime. The rest of the city's fine. I'm not gonna get into religion in this stream, because that's not my area of expertise. I'm sorry to say. I play Hoi 4, man. I play Hoi 4 and Paradox games on the internet. I'm not gonna start talking about politics or religion. Now, if you get me drunk enough, though, I might. But I don't think so. For this stream, we're only having one beer today, because I'm low on provisions. I might need to go on a beer run late tonight. So today we're only getting one beer. Tomorrow we might get two though. Might get two. Are we doing a focus now? Let's start the campaign. Here we go. There you go. That should be enough mils for this shit. Do I like men? That's a very charged question. I think you should ask that question to my good friend Hollow Being. He knows a lot about men. I can guarantee that. There we go. That's the build queue you want in kaiserredux Argentina, because you fucking need mills. We're gonna be in a huge equipment deficit. I can guarantee that. So we will need the mills. Oh fuck! I also need to train my army. Shit. I already fucked up the run. I do not have Twitter. I deleted Twitter. Don't like the website. And it's just not healthy to be on there. Bunch of chud takes. Shit, random bullshit on Twitter. I don't want to deal with it. My day is good, Casey. How are you? Yeah, Hollow Being is schizophrenic. He think I shouldn't say anything actually. He's gonna tap into the stream, he's gonna go, "That motherfucker!" There we are. Now, if we look at the world map, we can see that, you know, Europe looks like a fun continent, Asia looks fun, Africa looks fun as shit. We're in South America. We're in the real fun continent, I can tell you that much. Let's start setting up the battle lines and assigning generals. Why not? We want this guy in the south. We want this one. We want yeah, we want this one. There we go. I don't want this template. No, thank you. Have I tried Bulgaria and kaiserredux? I have. Back in the olden days of the Hansen channel, OGs will remember this. I actually did make a Bulgaria video. I've been thinking about making a little Bulgaria documentary video, actually, recently, because it's a fun country. It has some pretty schizophrenic paths that you can make up a bunch of bullshit for, you know, some bullshit lore for. But right now, we've got another video planned. We've got another video in the workshop. Top 5 favorite Gub characters? That's a easy question. Sayori, Darjeeling, in order of importance. Sayori, Darjeeling, fucking, I like Miho, that's a classic character. We got, who the fuck else? I'm also a fan of, fuck, what was her name? Shit. I'm gonna suppose this is a fake fan. If we're counting spin-offs, I have to say Rin from Ribbon Warrior. If we're not counting spin-offs, we gotta put Erica there. I'm an Erica cell. And then lastly, I do need to put fucking Wallaby. Classic characters, all of those. You miss the old Hansen. I do too, but he's dead. Locked in my basement, to quote Eminem. Best DDLC girl? Sayori. I haven't played that game. I played the first half of that game and then I got bored, but Sayori. I'm gonna expose as a fake fan of many things. That's fine, I don't care. Let's see. Ye might be a LARPer. Let's be honest, he might be a LARPer. He's got a new album coming out. Might just be advertising it. Might have actually gone full schizo. We'll never know with Ye. We will never know with Mr. West. Let's get this. For legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, a lot of things are jokes on these streams. Because if they're not jokes, then the deep state will come after me. It's a real fact. I'd rather drink and fly than drink and drive. Because I can drink and drive already, right? That's like just something I can do. But drink and fly, that's like an exclusive thing, you know? That's like something you can only do like once in your life, I feel like. It's a unique experience that I'd love to have, honestly. Let's see here. When can I alter my templates? Because actually, let's just remove these two. So the theme of this Argentina build is economy. Ideally, we want our infantry template to be this with supports, but for the sake of not having too much, of not wasting fucking infantry equipment, we're just gonna have it like this. This is dog shit, but it should work. We're fighting dog shit countries, right? I could add an artillery I think our Gendarmeria and our our mountain infantry, we're just gonna keep them with support companies. The deep state, yeah, the deep state's after us, the Gaul, don't worry about it, that's esoteric knowledge. You know what, I think the only person in existence that's had the experience of drinking and flying was Liam Payne when he fell off that building in Buenos Aires. For legal reasons, that's a joke. YouTube don't demonetize. I think I forgot to turn on the monetization on this stream. Fuck, man, I'm an awful YouTuber. Give me 1 second. I gotta pop open Chrome real quick. I gotta make money off the ads. This is the one thing that's gonna pay for my university. The one thing on YouTube that I can make money on, and I'm not even monetizing it. That tells you a lot about my character. I value the entertainment more than I do the money. Evidently, because I make all my videos under 8 minutes long. But what focus do we want now? Why does this strengthen the navy? Well, let's do this one. We want the army and the navy equalized before we do the battle on the Rio Negro. This proposal, we can't do it. I need the PP. Now we go here, we get Army Logi. That's paramount to our success in this war. Favorite beer? To be honest, I'm a huge fan of Sapporo beer, right? It's a really good drink. Close second though, Paulander Dark. I like Paulander. I like dark beers, right? Third place, I'd have to put Guinness, and then fourth, Modelo. Like, Modelo's really nice, but it's just, for the price, you can get slightly better beers, in my opinion. Dirección de migración. Let's do this one, and let's start promoting migration. We need more stability before we can do that, okay? Let's add support artillery here. Our main strat for this war is we're just gonna org fuck the enemy, because we're not gonna have a big army. Like, just right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you, our army is gonna be stretched thin for this war. So our one hope at victory is just org fucking the enemy, so that they can't lose, so that it costs them more than it the war's more expensive for them than it is for us. Alright, we won that battle. We won the battle at the Rio Negro, that's good. Let's do budget cuts immediately, because if we don't do budget cuts now, we're gonna get fucked by it during the war. It's a tough focus, but the effect of this focus should run out like after the first few months of the war, I think. If I'm doing my maths right, so, well, I'm probably not doing the math right. I almost failed calculus. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Do that. Hollow may not be a part of the deep state, but he does refuse to play Victoria 3. Or fuck, Hoi 3. Had a Freudian slip there. There we go. Let's do let's get those two things. Also, we're gonna be force deploying a lot of divisions throughout this run. I'm just gonna let you all know we're gonna be force deploying a bit. It's just how the cookie crumbles, you know. We need fucking we need men on the front lines at the start of the war. It's just how it is. Favorite beer brand? I already said Sapporo beer from Japan. I think it's really nice. It's got a good flavor. It's not too strong, but it's also not too soft. It's a good in-between, I'd say. Good all-around beer. Yeah, TFR would get me banned off the platform. That's why I can't play that mod. I play TFR, then it's the end of the fucking stream. It's the end of my channel, I'm sorry to say. Guns and butter. What guy do we want? Yeah, let's get guns and butter. Okay, I'm not gonna read that event because that could be controversial. Yeah, if I wanted to do TFR, to be honest, I'd want to do one of the schizo countries in America. But the only way I can realistically do that and not get banned is by just posting the video on the Patreon. Like, making it a Patreon exclusive video. But if I'm gonna make it a Patreon exclusive video, then I'd rather make it after my Patreon is a decent size. Because right now I've got like, what, 10 members in my Patreon? I want to say 8, 10, maybe like 1 or 2 more. Plus 1 or plus minus 1. So if I'm gonna make a Patreon exclusive video, I'd rather there be like 50 people that can watch it, right? And if I make a Patreon exclusive video, I don't mind if someone re-uploads it into fucking re-uploads it on YouTube for the record. I just don't want it on my channel for fear it might get me banned. That's my thing with TFR. There we are. We've got good PP this game. All right. We've maintained positive PP throughout this run. That's pretty good. I can make a video free on Patreon, but let me be honest, the goal, if I'm not gonna make money off of a YouTube video, then I'd rather make money on Patreon and then have someone re-upload that video onto YouTube to get it out there. Because think about it this way, right? I already don't make that much money on YouTube, but at least with my videos I grow my channel, right? If I make a Patreon exclusive video free, then not only do I not make money on YouTube, but I also don't grow my channel as a result of it. I don't get the discoverability, I don't get the views and the subscribers from it. So I'd rather make a Patreon exclusive video that people pay for, but then if someone wants to re-upload it, like, I'm fine with it, because then that gets me out there. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if that's greedy to say, but let me be honest, I don't fucking care. YouTube, people are greedy. They just deal with it. That's how life is. Everyone's greedy. Some people are just not honest about it. Let's see here. All right, we're doing good on the mill construction. We're up to 9 from 5. It's October 37. I don't remember if I had to declare the war before the end of 38 or the end of 37. So might have to say fuck it and declare it soon. I think the earlier we declare the war, the more fucked we are, because then they can get a bigger lend-lease from the European countries. I think we need to declare the war before 39. I hope, at least, I hope that's the case. Because if it's not, I'm fucked. And we're gonna get it, and we're gonna get cooed, and the run's gonna be fucked. V-Tom, I don't know who you are addressing, but I'm not Canadian. For the record, I do not live in Canada. I'm in the third world. Let's get some trade going with CSA Russians. Who cut the Missouri Democratic Organization? Oh no. Ah, fuck no, dude. Jeez, oh no, that's a bad country. That country only pops up once every third run. Oh. Now we need to spam out these infantry divisions so that we can get some units on Paraguay. And then if we get units on Paraguay, we've pretty much prepared fully. Let me be honest, I think this is all the divisions we're gonna have ready for the war. So the plan is we're gonna try to rush down Santiago, like their capital. I don't expect to get it, but if you capitulate Chile, then you win the war instantly. I'm not Romanian. I'm sorry to say. I live in Latin America. This is how it is. Huey's gone. Huey long died. Got shot in the back of the head. Let's see what guy we need. We need the School of Mass Combat because we need recruitable pop. It's about to be 38. Hopefully I don't get cooed, because if I get cooed, that's a very bad thing. I need to buy infantry equipment, dog. Japan's selling and I'm buying. We can also get these. We're still producing at a decent rate. The Tommy K would probably beat my ass in Hoi 4. I don't play competitively. Like, I'm not good at this game. I just know what works in single player because that's what I play. I like to play this game for fun. We'll declare the war now. No, I can't because then I'll get fucked on. Hopefully we don't get a coup when it turns to 1938. Because if we do get a coup, the run's fucked. The run is fucked. We didn't get a coup yet. Alright. There we go, there we go. We've got an... Oh shit. Let me load up a save file real quick. Uh-oh. I've made a severe mistake. My favorite nation to play... Actually, let me turn the screen off for a second, because some of the loading screens in Moe Redux are a bit fucked up. I think the developer should change it. My favorite nation to play in... Depends on the context. If I'm just playing for fun, I like playing Germany in vanilla. That's just a calming experience. But if I'm playing for... how do you say? If I'm playing like mods, it varies. Like in kaiserredux, I like playing as... so we declared the war. Hopefully, now that I've loaded the save, we won't get cooed. Because a coup means I've fucked up the run. And I can't fuck up the run live in front of like 20 people. That's just not how we do it in this channel. There we go. Let's push into... Let's push into this country. Because if we can cap these guys quickly, then we can ram into Brazil. Or not Brazil, fuck. We can ram into Chile, and we can win the war. Alright, so we have no divisions on Paraguay. Which is bad. But it's fine, it's fine. We'll deal with it, we'll deal with it. We just need to get some decent land into the FOP. We need to get some good land into the FOP before the volunteers arrive. Because if the volunteers arrive before we get some land in the FOP, we're... like, the war's gonna be a stalemate. I'm gonna need to keep it at a stalemate if I want to win. My favorite US state has to be the one with the giant fish pyramid. I think it was Memphis, Tennessee. That's where you can find the Bass Pro Shop pyramid. Fucking love that thing. There you go. So see, playing as Argentina in this mod is a bit difficult. I think, though, we should be able to successfully snake into their capital. Paraguay's capital. And if we can't, we've lost. Because they... This is something I don't like. like the mod should just let you not have to. Either you don't fight Paraguay or you can delay the Paraguayan invasion. Like one of the fucking two. Because you can't. You force too much strain on the player, I feel like, when you force the war. And 9 times out of 10, the player's not gonna have. Like, I've been building nothing but mills, but we're still getting fucked. Because we don't have enough divisions, right? We have a decent amount of stability. Oh, the volunteers arrived. We can't push any further in this country. Yeah. Defend, defend, defend. Now I need the my European volunteers to go down to the south and to go here so they can help me hold the line. It's a cursed run, but we're gonna make it work. This thingy. Attack that guy. Pin him. There we go. Paraguay's done. We should be done with fucking Paraguay because we took their capital. We're just gonna snake VPs. Then we can shift these units over to the northern front. I think we're gonna have to send them to. Our strat now is we're just gonna defend and hold as long as possible. There we go, yeah. Paraguay's kinda easy to kill. Or do I want one southern front? Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Do that here. Gonna do this in the north. Or actually, I'm just gonna send these to the south. In the north, we're losing planning bonus, but I don't care. We just need entrenchment. And then every division we train is just gonna go to this northern army to defend. We just need to hold now. We've gotten through the hard part of the war, which is killing Paraguay. I don't think I can explain every Latin American country right now. That would be a video that would get like 1 million views though. That's a great idea. But it's not for right now. Right now I need to win this war. Let's make our garrison template right here. Fun fact, in kaiserredux, irregular cavalry is better for garrisoning. Because it's, like, it gives you more suppression than normal cavalry. That's a pro tip right there. Pro Jared. I need to hold the line. As long as we can hold the line. There might be an opportunity brewing here. Let's see. There we go. So if we can kill this unit now, because I think it should be encircled. It shouldn't be getting supply from here. We have a southern front now. That's actually pretty good. We're doing cheese tactics. Oh fuck, I need to send the navy out, because if not they're gonna naval invade. Uh-oh. Almost fucked up right there. There we go. That's one unit they've lost already. They pushed in the north. I just need to hold my tiles. 4 divisions here. I'm gonna train some more gendarmerie. We're gonna have all these units for the southern flank. There we are. I think we've. We had a rough start to the war. I'm not gonna lie, kind of fucked up there at the start, but we're doing good now. We're doing good. We should be doing good now. We lost 1 tile. It's fine. We just need to hold this one. You get relegated to that front. You go here. Let's see. They're gonna sink convoys. That's support. That's Lend-Lease. They're sinking. Shit. Yeah, Peru, Bolivia. We're gonna kill that country. Don't worry. Don't you worry. Could I teleport into this tile? If I just beat the British out of there. Maybe? It's a risky move though. It's a risky move. Do I want to commit? I might want to commit. We might be able to do that. Come on. No, we're not going to get it. We're reinforced. Alright, so the northern front's starting to get fucked up. We're suffering a bit. We're suffering a bit. I don't have it. For the record, I'm not Argentine. I've just seen I will not come to Germany. I don't like Germany. I will not be. Actually, I might visit Germany. Who am I kidding? I'm going to Europe later this year, so yeah, maybe. My favorite video that I've made or in general? Because the answer depends based on what specific question you're asking. That's Peru, Bolivian divisions. Cool country, they've sent me aid. Actually, holy shit, I'm a fucking genius. I might... Ooh, I'm a fucking hidden genius, I'm telling you. With this southern push, we can just snake all their fucking, we can just snake all their VPs. You see, sometimes in Hoi 4, you need to be a rat to win, and you need to deploy under-equipped division. My favorite video that I made is between the Italy video and the, I also really liked the Serbia video I made. I think those two are some of my finest work. Let's see here. Got designers now. I need to start trading for resources I can't get from them. Okay, they fucking embargo me, bastards. You can trade with the PSA though. I don't need more shitters in the north, I need shitters in the south right now. 2 more here, and then every other division's going to the northern front. Mildon multiplayer win whenever they fucking make that game run well. I'd love to host a multiplayer game for Millennium Dawn, because I like playing Millennium Dawn for fun. But that game just runs like ass, so you can't host multiplayer for it. Like, it'll run like ass, or you'll need to download the the Millennium Dawn multiplayer mod, which gets rid of half of Africa. It just deletes it. The only country left in Africa with that mod is like North Africa and South Africa, and you can't really do anything fun with that. Breakthrough guy, give me that. Do I need trains? Yes. Commandeer civilian trains. Boom. Let's take that. Attack this guy. We might be able to encircle 3. From what I'm seeing, the French volunteers do not include tanks yet. So, actually, that's a good encirclement right there. 5 units. Call me fuck. This is esports, man. Fuck yeah. My favorite video on YouTube. That's a hard question. I like a lot of videos. I'd have to think about it for a bit. Preferably when I'm not at war. We need to take this tile. I need to keep a division down here as a guard, actually. You go attack in there. You will guard here against enemy incursions. You will continue to push northwards. There we go, there we go. I think we've got a heavenly run. We've got a heavenly run right now. Holy shit. Casualties aren't even too bad right now. This war is like kind of RNG heavy, I'll say. But it's winnable. It's winnable if you have the experience. It's definitely winnable. I'm yapping, by the way. I'm yapping for the engagement, so if I start talking nonsense, you know why. Hopefully I leave their capital open. They're putting units there. It's not good. These 4 are going to this mountain front. I think the trick for this war, technically it's the Argentine Civil War, I believe. The trick is just get a bunch of shitters, just shit out unequipped, just shit out this template. It doesn't matter if they're equipped when you deploy them, because they will be equipped a few months into their lifespan. That's my pro tip for Argentina. I don't think we're gonna take this tile, but we might be able to take this one, and if we take this tile, we can lead to an encirclement. Okay, we're not gonna take it. Oh no. We just need to keep the southern push alive, don't we? I think that's the play right now, is just to keep this going, this alive and well. We're gonna take Valparaiso. I'm sorry, Valparaiso. I think kaiserredux combat is basically the same as vanilla combat, right? So it's not a matter of if heavy tanks are worth it, it's a matter of can you afford them. If you're a country that can afford heavy tanks and that can research them early enough, or that starts with them, I think they're worth it. But for everyone else, if you're playing single player, I'll always just tell you, dude, just build light tanks. And that's a fucking blunder, no. Like for single player, you just really need light tanks with a lot of soft attack to defeat the AI. And if you want something better than light tanks, just get mediums, right? Like, that's just the advice I get. Usually, I don't really think heavy tanks are that worth it. Especially when you can make just shitter heavy TDs nowadays. What do I think about the new DLC? The Graveyard of Empires one? I can't talk about it. Yet. I can't talk about it. I'm under NDA. Right, I got early access, I can't talk. So since I've been able to play it early, I don't really want to give my opinion on it, because I'm scared that giving my opinion, because first off, technically I have insider knowledge on how it is now. Like, I've played basically, the only country I haven't played is Iraq yet, right? And because of that, I don't want to give any opinions on it, because I don't know if that would be against NDA, and I'd rather play it safe, because I'd rather not self-destruct my relationship with Paradox this early into my career. The Germany-Belgian I think it was kind of not ass, but mid, right? My thing with it is I think the Germany rework was good if you ignore the MIFO bills. MIFO bills are ass, right? I think the, how do you say? I think the Belgian focus tree is fun, right? I think the Belgian focus tree is good. It's a kind of short, but it's some dumb fun if you just want to play Hoi 4. I think Hungary, controversial. I don't know if this is controversial, but I don't really think they needed a rework. I think Hungary was fine, but I understand why it needed a rework. It's because they were adding Austria. Now I think Austria is a really fun country in Götterdämmerung. Hungary, on the other hand, I think they kind of fucked it with the DLC. Really, all they had to do was, they didn't need to change the monarchist shit. All they had to do was give it like a decent fascist, decent communist path. From what I played of Hungary, I didn't really have fun with it. I thought it was kind of mid. Then what other country got a fucking focus? I think the Congo was a completely fucking useless focus tree. I'm gonna be real. The problem with Hoi 4 is you can't have fucking focus trees in Africa without making a million African countries from scratch, right? Without literally recreating every single protectorate that existed back in 1936, 1938. So that's why you can't ever have a good Africa tree. I think Ethiopia is a fun gag, but it's not like a fun tree to play. I think the Congo again is a fun gag, but it's not a fun tree to play. Because it's fun for the first time, but it has no staying power. There's no reason to play it after the first time, right? Yeah, also Hungary and Austria to a certain extent are too reliant on RNG and on the AI going along with your bullshit to be fun, in my opinion. Right? That's and I also think that secret projects were wasted potential. I think they could have done really fun things with it, but the way it's built now, it's like the only reason for you to do a special project is if you want to do a fucking meme run, or if you want to get like radar. Which you shouldn't lock fucking radar behind special you shouldn't lock radar 1 behind special projects. If you want to lock like radar 2, radar 3 behind special projects, that's fine. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But fucking locking at the entire radar research tree from fucking with fucking special projects, are you high? No one's gonna fucking do radar because of that, because it's a waste of IC. So it's a waste of your fucking civs to build the facility. Especially if you're a minor country. Especially if you're playing like Lithuania or something, you're just not gonna have radar. And they reworked air detection, which means that you're fucking, there we go, we've won the war. And they reworked air detection, which means that AA sucks now if you don't have radar. That's my opinion on Gutter Dammer. I don't know if it was intelligible at all. Like, if you could make it out, because I'm just rambling, but yeah. There we go, we've won the war. I need to turn this fucking music down, it's driving me crazy. There we go. I think now we're gonna want to rework our divisions before anything. We're gonna have to fix our economy soon, like right now. Which I didn't really want to fix the economy so soon. Or fuck no, I didn't really want to have to reform the army to good templates so soon. But it's fine. It's whatever. We're like, what? We're 45 minutes into the stream and we're already doing great time with the Chilean war and shit. So I think we can afford to take a couple minutes to build up the army. I'm not in any time restraints either. Like, I've got all day free, dude. It's carnivals. I've got nothing better to do but play Hoi 4. I need to train more divisions before I can change my templates. Where's my mountaineer army? There we go. You go to the back of the line. You get divisions. You get divisions. There we are. I'm just gonna keep all the army groups. Fuck it. Like, I see no reason to get rid of them. I'm gonna keep this template down here just in case. Now, this is a bit of a controversial choice, but for mountaineers, I do like to give them 2 artillery for that extra soft attack. I know that's not meta. I know that's not ideal. I know that the metas, you just want like full infantry support companies and a shit ton of air. But I'm playing Argentina and kaiserredux. I don't really give a fuck about the meta right now. That being said, I do give a fuck about air XP. So this give me this plus 0.20 daily. Yeah, it's good. When Hollow being collab, I have no clue. You're gonna have to ask Hollow that question. Cause I'm free whenever, basically. But and he has like a schedule and shit. And also I'm not consistent with fucking uploads at all. I don't post consistently, so I'm gonna change the name of this template for LARP reasons. Hold on. There we go. I like LARPing. Hey, Mountaineer 3RD, I don't give a let me be honest, dog. No disrespect, homie. But I don't really care. Like, I don't really care. I just know, like, this is the templates I usually build in single player. Because it's fucking single player. What am I trying to beat? The AI? I don't need the super meta templates. Now, if we were in multiplayer, though, that template advice would come in handy. Let me get the artillery barrage as well. I'm gonna do this focus, gonna get the extra research slot, then we're gonna get the cores on Patagonia and shit. Cause we can afford to occupy them for a little bit, we just need the manpower, really. Why the fuck was what under that event? Oh, no listen man, I got the Moe Redux mod on. You're just gonna have to deal with it, I forgot to turn it off for the stream. Just let it happen. It's already on. It's too late to turn it off. Am I buying equipment? Not anymore. How much infantry equipment do I have? I'm in a 9,900 deficit. That's fine. Yeah. Start researching air. I just need engine and cannon. Panama run when maybe for a stream on, ironically, because in kaiserredux they do get it like a, well, I don't know what the fuck's happening here, but in kaiserredux Panama does get like a decent, like a funny little focus tree here, so we might do that tomorrow or at some point. I don't know. What do you mean? What else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I want to remake my Panama video, like my Panama little documentary video at some point, because the one I uploaded is kind of like the prototype for all the documentary videos. I think it can be better. And because I think I can remake it in a better fashion, then I'm gonna remake it in a better fashion at some point. I'm gonna remake it with better editing and better narration and storytelling at some point. But first, I've got another project I'm working on. I might show it to you all soon. I might show you all that fucking... might have to show you all that secret project I'm working on. Give you a preview. We need to research railway expansion so I can start working on the 5-year plan. Fuck. Multiplayer game, we all just play Panama and do a world conquest. Probably not. I don't think there's enough you can physically have enough divisions as Panama to do that. Let me be honest, they don't get manpower. However, in kaiserredux, they do get cores on like the entirety of Central America if you go down the Entente path. So that's probably the path we're gonna do. For the Panama run, we will need to turn off Moe Redux though. Some of the leaders, I gotta be careful what countries I click on, because some of the leaders are very fucked up looking. Let's be honest. I think Moe Redux should just how do you say? Should have more safe for work leaders. All right, I like the mod. I wanna stream with the mod. Moe Redux, please get this out to the Moe Redux devs. Make a streamer safe version of the mod. Or add a streamer, add a fucking streamer preset to the mod, so I don't need to look at big boobies. My opinion on Panama IRL is that I think it's a decent country. I think it's a good country to live in, especially if you're a foreigner. I think the government's corrupt, and I think because of that corruption, it can be inept at times. Like for example, like road work, they don't announce it beforehand. You just find out that there's fucking road work when you're out driving, and it can be annoying because then you have like a traffic jam, and you don't know why until you get there, and you're like, oh, the MOP decided to that they were gonna do maintenance on this road right now, or like they're fucking doing maintenance on a certain street, and you're like, why aren't they doing this in the middle of the night when no one's out driving? Why are they doing this like at peak business hours when everyone's out and about, right? But even with all the problems we have, even with all the fucking corruption in the government and shit, I still think it's a good country to live in. Like, after university, because I'm gonna study abroad, but after university, I wouldn't be opposed to coming back here and just work and living the rest of my life in Panama, because it's a good country and it's my home, so. And also, like, I think it's a pretty beautiful country. Like, the city, I will admit, living in the city for, like, my entire life, fucking 18 years of my existence, it's a bit it can get claustrophobic. Because the city has a nice mix of greenery and buildings, but it still can feel like a concrete jungle at times. But if you go out to the countryside, to the interior of the country, as we call it, it's really beautiful. I love Panama. So yeah, that's my opinions. I think I don't agree with that, Henry, because I don't think in any circumstance you should promote. Like, I don't think the government should be corrupt under any circumstance, even if they run the country. The government runs the country well. I don't think they should be just given a free pass to be corrupt, because then that paves the way to. Because that's the problem we have in Panama now with corruption, right? Is that people are like, oh yeah, the government's corrupt, but they did build a road, so like I guess it can be excused. No, it shouldn't be fucking excused. That's a fucking lousy excuse. You're telling me that if I go to my job and I steal like fucking $200 from my boss, then all I have to do is finish my job, like do some overtime, and then that's fine. It's fine that I stole money. No, it's not how it should be at all. What's my opinion on the Panama Canal is that it's Panamanian. Like, since I was born, it's been Panamanian. For my entire life, it's been Panamanian, right? For years and years and years, we have fought for it to be Panamanian. Like, my fucking grandparents and my parents fought so that the Panama Canal could be Panamanian. So, calls Carlos to orders. This will prevent us from further, but what the fuck am I doing? Let me read this out real quick. But you know, like my fucking for like everyone in Panama for decades, we fought to end the American occupation, and to get control of the canal. So like, why the fuck would my opinion not be? It's Panamanian, like it's ours. Plus, that bullshit about the Panamanian, that bullshit about America built the Panama Canal. Yeah, they did. But we invested over $1 billion into first off refurbishing the canal so that it works so that it worked better than under the Americans. We invested in that same investment. We also expanded the canal so bigger ships could so bigger ships could pass through the canal. And we've run the canal more effectively than America ever did. In the fucking 25 years that we have owned the Panama Canal, we have run it more efficiently than America was able to run it for like, close to a century. So, when you think about it like that, it's like Trump wants to take it back. I think he should just be honest. He shouldn't say it's American, we built it, so therefore it's ours, and the Chinese are here. The Chinese are not in the fucking canal. Like, that's just a blatant lie to drum up the war drums, right? He should just be honest and transparent with his people and say, I want to start another war because I want to be able to pass my fucking military vessels through the canal for free. I think he should just fucking go and say it, because that's his intention. That's his intention. What the fuck is this? Is this my field marshal? I'll lose this field marshal. I don't want to lose that field marshal. That's a good field marshal. But yeah, that's my opinion on the Panama Canal. Sorry if that got a bit rambly there. It's a heated debate right now. It's a heated debate. Yeah, I think it's perfectly fine to dislike Russia, but you can't hold the... Personally, I don't think you should dislike any country. I think you should dislike the governments of countries, right? Because people can't choose where they're born. And, like, what a country doesn't necessarily represent their population, because the population can have different opinions. But, in my opinion, like, if you want to talk shit about Russia, you also have to talk shit about America, because they're two sides of the same coin. The only difference is that America has had better PR throughout its history than Russia has. Because throughout its history, America has always been able to say, well, yeah, we're bad, but Russia's worse, right? It's like fucking kindergarten shit when you really get down to it. I need to stop trading. We need autarky, but I don't think we can achieve it. Jimmy Carter's the GOAT, dude. Jimmy Carter's the GOAT. I will agree with that. He's the best American president because he gave us the canal. Yeah. Do this focus, we get stability. Or we can go for Uruguay. Is Brazil guaranteeing Uruguay? Yes. So would it be smarter to go after Peru, Bolivia? No. Because then the front line's too big. So I just need to go. We need to rip the band-aid off, I think. We just gotta, like, thug it out. Ugh. Let's see here. No, I don't want that fucking template. Let's build some more mountaineers. We need manpower. I've noticed we're in a massive manpower deficit. But do we have cores on everything we have? We have cores on the south. We don't have cores on Chile. Can I core Chile? Catholics around the world. Well, we can get Christian migration. Let's do that. I mean, technically speaking, the Panama Canal isn't owned by Panama. It's technically owned by the Panama Canal Company, which is then owned by Panama. But I think that when you say that an object in a country shouldn't be owned by the country, I think that's kind of a retarded statement to make. I think a more apt statement, a more correct statement would be like, a country shouldn't own amount. Like a country shouldn't be allowed to claim ownership of over like a geographic thing, of over like a fucking mountain or something. But a country should be able to say like a government should be able to say, yes, I own this building because I built this building. Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't know. That's getting a bit more into the political territory, and I'd rather kind of stray away from it if I can. That's a bit too out of my expertise when we start getting into ideologies and capitalism and shit. Like the only political shit I can really comment on is like Panamanian national politics. I'd say I'm an expert in that by virtue of having lived in this country my entire life. 3 more divisions and I'll declare war on Uruguay. And Brazil shouldn't have that big an army. The Brazilian army should not be powerful. Famous words spoken by dead men, I know. Let's just do a basic front line like this. If you want me to talk fully about politics, you're gonna need to get me more drunk. I'm sorry, and 1 beer's not gonna do it. Like 1 beer's not gonna be enough. We're gonna enter the war with like an artillery deficit and shit. That's fine, I think. Uh-oh. That's a bad picture. Immigrants from the America. I'm gonna rush for that before we declare on Brazil. Cause that could be a lot of manpower. Lot of manpower, and I love manpower. It's the best thing this game has. We're running on a stability deficit, though. I think that's mostly because of resistance, no? I think our political tree's over. Or at least because we went Carless, our political tree's over. I can get 8 stability with this focus. Should I get 8 stability with that focus, or should I just go to war? That's a good question. Listen, man, we're gonna declare war on Brazil. We're gonna take their country. They have less units than me. 19 to 34. But I do know they should have a larger navy, right? Actually, no. Yeah, we're the dominant power in South America. We can do whatever we want. That's something I like about Kaiserreich that I think other mods and vanilla should have. Is the power scaling is really fucking high. So if you start off like as a weak country like Argentina, then once you get your cores in the south and you get Chile, you're gonna be 10 times stronger. But that's also like as in Kaiserreich and kaiserredux, like starting off like navies and factories for countries. Like countries have more factories and bigger navies than vanilla. Yeah, we start off with the Falklands and kaiserredux, cause lore-wise, we just took it once World War I ended and Britain was defeated, and then the British never took it back. How accurate is that? How realistic is that? Doesn't fucking matter. It's a video game. Thanks for the $2 for a second beer. Once this one's over, I'll get the second one. And I'll definitely need to go on a beer run tonight then. I don't think you can core all of South America's Argentina. I'm fairly certain you get to core, like, invite countries, seize Brazilian rubber plantations. Yeah, you don't get cores on the entirety of it. However, I think you do get cores on either the entirety of the Plata, like the entirety of this, plus Bolivia, and maybe Peru, or the entirety of Latin America. If we were playing, pardon me, if we were playing, Road to 56, we would be able to core the entirety of Latin America. I would know that for sure. When we might, if we were playing with formable nations, we would be able to core the entirety of South America. But I think right now we're only limited to La Plata. When can I do European Union run? I don't think I'll stream I don't think I'll stream Millennium Dawn because it's kind of boring. Let me be honest. Or European Union, as in vanilla. Probably fucking. Let me be honest. Probably fucking never. Because my problem with it is it just takes too long to incorporate all the countries and shit, and I'd rather not. Quite honestly, there's better uses of my time than just sitting around coring shit, right? I know it's ironic from the guy that spends 6 hours a day playing Hoi 4 and then making fucking Hoi 4 videos, but I do believe there might be better uses of my time than forming the fucking EU in vanilla. A vanilla stream would be fun though. That's it. Immigrants from the United States. Nope. Encourage them. Increase fees for entry. Encourage American immigration. Let's do. And now we're gonna go for Brazil. Brazil shouldn't be a hard war, I don't think, because it's still vanilla combat. We have the better template, so even though our army's under-equipped right now, I think we just might be able to swarm them into subjugation. Why does this song sound like Star Wars? What the fuck? Independently into military lines, blah blah. No, we want to pacify Peru. Yeah, we can get cores on Peru, I think. I'm not sure. Protect the heart of Christianity. Are they at war? Fuck it, let's do that. Just cause, right? Now. Alright, so immediately I'm seeing a lot of green bubbles. I'm seeing a couple red, but they're turning yellow and green. We're not going to take that tile, but we might be able to rush across everywhere else. Let's see. Oh yeah, we've broken through. It's over. I don't think I think the new DLC had a lot of good ideas. I think they had a lot of good intentions with it, but they kind of fucked up in like where it counted. They made a few decent paths, but I think they were trying to make. I think the paths they wanted to make were a bit too complex, and their ambition was too big, and they didn't quite know. There we go. I think they were too ambitious with it. They didn't, and they lacked a bit of direction. And that's something I can relate to, because I often get that with videos, right? Where you think you can do this grand thing, and then where you want to do this grand thing, and then halfway through making it, you realize, like, holy shit, I'm not gonna be able to realize my idea to its full potential. So I kind of sympathize with Paradox in that sense, but I still think the DLC should have been better. Or I think they should have focused more on making shit like Hungary, and I think they should have added a fucking, instead of doing Congo, I think they should have just done a Netherlands rework, right? Or maybe added a focus tree to Luxembourg. I think that would have been more interesting than Congo. So Uruguay's gone. Is my navy out? No. Send navy out. Not convoy raid. Fuck, strike force. We could convoy raid Brazil though, and Uruguay. Alright, as long as they're not, they're not in a faction. Good. So we can do this, and we can take their navy. And blah 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 blah. Well, let's see here. You three go into this fleet, and you're gonna convoy raid. You are going to this fleet, and you're joining the fleet and being. I think we can just straight away get cores on Uruguay, right? Let me get more computers. More factories. Fuck civ building right now. What am I wasting my shit on? Trade? Is that what I'm wasting all my civs on? Yeah, probably fucking trade, let me be honest. It's not fucking trade. I know exactly where the civs are going. I did the fucking 5-year plan projects. How do I get rid of Black Monday? We do this, and we rush down there. Fuck. Okay, let's do that. Every Paradox game is unplayable without DLCs. Yeah, that's a huge problem. I've tried playing TFR, but I wasn't really. I tried playing Japan in TFR, but I wasn't really into it. It's like, I think it's a fine mod. I think you could definitely make a good, I think I could definitely make a good video out of it. But it's not a mod that I'd go out of my way to play, you know? It's not something where I look at it and I'm like, this is fucking incredible. I need to play this. No, I think it's like, most of the fun of TFR is like, holy shit, look at how schizo they made everything. But like, that's the entire appeal, is just, holy shit, look at how crazy they are. They don't care about being safe with it. They don't care about how family friendly, for better lack of a word, this mod is. And that's just not enough to rope me in. That's just not enough to keep me engrossed in the mod. I'm sorry. But that's also ironic coming from me, because I'm the guy that fucking that plays Millennium Dawn for fun. So what do I know, right? What do I know about Hoi4 mods? We need to core Uruguay, so because we're not an infantry equipment deficit. But 100%, the war with Brazil is gonna suck. Cause Brazil just has the worst fucking terrain known to man. Like, holy shit, we're gonna be stuck here. I don't know why I sound like Moist Critical. I don't know. I can't control that. I'm sorry. I do like Red Dusk. I think Red Dusk is a very focused mod. It's not a mod that you play because it's like sandboxy and you can do whatever you want. It's a mod you play when you want to just have a linear story and you wanna. It's a linear mod, so I think it's good for if you just want to sit down and you want to have a good like a LARP story, like a good story you can LARP. I think Red Dusk is good. That's why I like it. It's because from a content standpoint, right? It's easy to make Red Dusk videos for me, because it has a linear story that I can just paraphrase and turn into a video. And from a just playing the game aspect, I think it's just like fun to just sit down and be like, alright, I want to do this fucking path, and just turn my brain off while I do it for a while, right? Yeah. I can't promise that I'll look at the new Red Dusk update right now, or that I'll make a video on it, because I've got like 2 projects lined up. I've got the Darkest Tower review lined up, and I've got a secret project. The secret project should be my next quote-unquote mainline video. I do have a lot of understrength divisions. I'm missing a lot of artillery and shit. It's fine. We're fighting the AI. Like, nothing catastrophic's gonna happen. That being said, though, can I apply for the Entente? I need to be at peace. Shit, that could fuck us if I don't rush down Brazil. TFR does have linear story for the LARP, but again, most of the value of playing TFR is just going like, holy shit, they have Nazis in America in this mod? That's based! That's the appeal of TFR, and that's not enough to fucking suck me in. Right? I think Red Dusk is written a bit better than TFR. That's just my opinion, though. That's not like that's not objective. For the record, that's not me saying, oh, you shouldn't play TFR because of that. It's just me saying that I prefer Red Dusk. You gotta specify. You gotta specify when something's your opinion, because if not, people just take it as fact, and then you're fucked, right? If I ever do a Hoi 1 review, I guarantee you it's gonna be a 1-minute video. I'm considering for the Darkest Tower review making it a 2-minute video. Like, cause you know, it's Hoi 2, so the video should be 2 minutes, right? That's a fucking joke. I don't know if I'll do that though. It'll be however long it has to be. That's my approach with videos. They are as long as they need to be for me to get my point across. Boom. I don't really give a fuck about watch time. Don't really give a fuck about oh, is it good for the algorithm? If the video has to be 2 minutes, if I get my point across in 2 minutes, the video's gonna be 2 minutes. Easy. That's just how I make. That's how I work. Let's start making planes. We could probably get away with just making CAS, if I'm being completely honest. Don't fucking also don't fucking judge me for the air template I've made. Listen, I don't really care about the meta. All right, I'm just making what I know works. There we go, and then we give it dual engine. There we go. I play to Sicily as a volley in KX. I might, probably for a stream, because I don't think I'll make a video on it. There's countries that I've looked at and I'm like, I could make a video on this, but I don't really feel like it. Because it's just not interesting enough for me. This is a fun fact. Whenever I make a video, it's not just playing the game. I also do some research into the countries. Like, I do some research into the countries themselves. Because I do like being able to give a bit of backstory on the starting situation and being able to make references to like real historical things in my videos. Because I think it makes the writing a bit more interesting, right? It makes the story a bit more immersive, and it obviously it adds a few minutes to the video. But yeah. I probably will not make EU5 content because I'm not in a Europa Universalis channel, first off, and second off, I never really cared about EU4. EU4 is a game that I'll open like once every 2 or 3 months and just like play a single run and then just be done with it, right? Like, that's how I play EU4, and so EU5 I'll probably be the same way. The only fucking way I'm making an EU5 video is if I play it, because I will play it. That's guaranteed. I'm gonna play EU5. So but the only way I'm making an EU5 video is if I play it and I say, holy shit, they fucked this game up royally compared to EU4, and then I'll make a review on it. But I guarantee you that's gonna be fucking impossible. Because they already fucked up EU4 with all the DLCs. That game has, what, $500 worth of DLC? So, I don't think you can fuck up any more than that, if I'm being honest. Like, I think once you need to spend enough money for a computer to fully enjoy the game, I think that's when you've gone over the edge. That's when you've just gone insane. You can buy a shitty car for $500, but you need to spend it all on HOI4 deals, on like EU4 DLC. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. The Australia video was fun to make, I'll say. There's some things in that video that I'd like to replicate for other videos. Like, for example, the little division animations I made for it. The problem with those is that they take a little bit to make, because it's a lot of keyframing and a lot of finding what work and a lot of just finagling to make them work. But I might incorporate them into more videos in the future because they just add a bit of life to it. Am I gonna do a 1000-week Reich video? Probably. I'll probably make a fucking TNO/TWR video. It's not gonna be like me, but if I do make it, I'm gonna need to, I'm gonna need to make up a lot of bullshit because I'm not gonna play TNO for it. Like, I'll play TWR, that's fine, but I can't with the fucking TNO UI. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna suffer with that UI just for a visual novel. It's not gonna happen. And if I do make a video, it's definitely gonna be more of a drama, in a sense. I don't think it's gonna be like the other documentary videos I've made, where it's like you kind of just look at the country like it's a documentary. I think it's gonna be more like a fucking telenovela if I ever make whenever I get around to make a TWR video. Ideally, though, I would like to have a team to help me make that video. Because I don't think I could make it alone. For the scope I have, for the ideas I have for it, I do not think I could realize them to their full extent alone. So it's definitely going to take a while before I get to it. Yeah, funny. I do have a Congo video. Like a kaiserredux Congo video in the drawing board. That's not the secret project. The Patreons should already know what the secret project is. I don't think I've said it explicitly, but I have given like 2 hints. And that should be more than enough to figure it out. But yeah. Let me be honest, I don't keep up with TNO and TWR, so I can't give my opinion on their update. The person that could probably give you an opinion on that update, though, is Swinsball. He loves those mods. He loves TNO. But I definitely think it's a video that's mod that's not for everyone. Like, it's very autistic. I'm just gonna say it. I'm sorry. There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's a very fucking autistic mod, and it's about the most autistic scenario ever. What if Germany win World War II? Like, I can use civs to get. I can use 3 civs to get 1 civ. Thank you, game. That's very good. I'll be sure to do that when I have 120 civs to just throw around. They gotta rework some of these decisions. Like, Serbia has the same problem where their fucking agriculture, or their agriculture shit is like get 1 build slot but spend 3 civs. Get 1 civ but spend 3 civs. Like, fuck out of here. I don't think I can cry because of frustration from the game. I've never really been the only times I get frustrated at Hoi 4 is during multiplayer. Because multiplayer is like competitive multiplayer. Because in multiplayer you're like sacrificing 6 hours of your life and you want to win against the other person. So when you've invested that much time into the game and you really want to fucking win, it's like, I've already spent 6 hours here, I am gonna win. Then you get really frustrated. But I don't get frustrated like I start crying. I get livid, like I start screaming and shit. I rage. I'm not gonna lie. I have raged in Hoi 4 multiplayer. As everyone has. No one's perfect. Let's see here. I've never been frustrated at single player though. If anything, I've just been like, this is bullshit, and I turn off the game. I ult F4. But never like full on raging. I could battle plan across right now, I think. Do I have planes? Let's put some planes up over here. Let's see how well we do against the Brazilian Air Force with our superior Argentine designs. Let's see here. The FP-26, okay. We've just brought an F-16 to fight a corrupt duster. Alright, there goes 1. Air detection's dog shit because I don't have radar. We have 7% air detection. They fucked up air detection with fucking gutter dammering, I'm sorry to say. Fuck it, we're just gonna battle plan across Brazil. It's over for them anyway, so might as well just get over it. I can't cry. I cannot cry on command. I'm sorry. If you ask Hollow Being, though, he might be able to. He has an affinity for crying, I've heard. We need to do these 2 focuses. Then we need to do this focus so we can get a bunch of cores. And then we can go for Peru, Bolivia, and the rest of South America. And maybe the rest of Latin America. If you've never played Hoi 4, that's a good thing. Trust me, that is a good thing. Do not feel shame for never submitting to this bullshit ass game. There you go. My one problem with invading Brazil in any fucking mod, even in vanilla, is just how big the country is. They have so many fucking VPs and they're all along the coastline, but you still need to go through the goddamn jungle. Is Brasilia in the game? Historically accurate, they do not have Brasilia in kaiserredux. Guys, go give a thumbs up to this fucking mod in the workshop. They got that right. I don't support I'm not supporting the constitutional state of America. I'm sorry. That's not gonna happen. They might win the Civil War at this rate, though. It's racist against Pacificers. What a hellish Civil War. Ah, fuck, I need to shave. What will I eat for dinner tonight? That's it. Probably pizza. Sorry, I'm just talking to myself. I could give them the land, or I could fight war with them now. I'm gonna give them the land because I'm gonna fight them anyways, and I'm gonna take it off of them anyways. So it's fine. It does not matter that I lose it now, because I'll get it later. Listen, a lot of these Hoi 4 players, they think short term. They get short term. They think short term. They think I need to get the big win now. You can get the big win later. It's okay, dude. No one's gonna judge you. We need more mills. How many have I built? Not enough. We have 36 civs. Hopefully, once we establish the tributary system, the tributary system in fucking Brazil, we got a lot of mills. Kaiser. I don't think we have a Kaiser as Argentina. I'm sorry to say. I need to complete focus war profiteering or export to South America. That's not how you search. War profiteering. Okay, and where's export to South America? We need this one. Yeah, it's 56 plus 56 is what, 100 something? Hello, Courier Max. How are you doing today? No, Brazil's dealt with. We're good. Gucci. Dare I say Gucci. We might build a treasure fleet. Let me be real. We might build a treasure fleet. We might have the resources to build a fuck ton of battle cruiser. I don't think I'm gonna go to Europe this game though. Let me be real. I think this game's gonna be contained to the Americas, because that's usually how kaiserredux goes, right? It's definitely a more open-ended mod than Kaiserreich, but it's still a bit railroaded. So you're always gonna be like contained to your continent unless you're like France and you escape and you need to retake the homeland. Here we go. All this land mine. Let's apply for the Entente. I'm not gonna join any of their wars though. Let's also expand the mines. We need resources. We need autarky. We're Argentina. I'm not at war anymore. There we are. We might need a lot of mountaineers for this war, now that I think about it. Oh, fuck. Do you have any plans on the Tommy K Credit Floor podcast? Yes, we actually have an episode scheduled for tomorrow. It's once every 2 weeks, which means that it's podcast time tomorrow. And we have a very special guest, so be sure to watch it. You trust me, you're gonna want to watch it. I have to say that because it's my podcast, and it's and obviously you gotta advertise your creation, your Caucasian creation, but I think you'll enjoy it if you watch it tomorrow, if you tune in. Upgrade artillery. I'm not joining World War II, I'm sorry. We might lose Chile during the war though. The fate of Brazil. Balkanized Brazil, baby. That's what I fucking want. Give it a second to buffer. Oh, isn't that beautiful? It's the best decision ever in any game. Oh, it's awful. It's awful, but it's so based. Talk to a pod. Yeah, we're the biggest podcast after Talk to a. That's true. It's a fact that I just made up, but it's true. Do I want to deploy my Air Force? I don't need my Air Force for this war. Fuck. We're gonna do strive for autarky. Then we're gonna do. I need to own Tarija. Fuck me. Can I just declare war? Can I just justify in Peru? Fuck. This might be bad. We might need to open up the console. Because I'll be honest, I do not want to justify for 125 days. Actually, fuck it, I will. Fuck, we're not opening up the podcast. No, we're not going for beer yet. Need to set up a few things in the country. Let's get some time. Let's start getting oil. You know what's fucked up? I think the worst part of Hoi 4 is the build-up phase. However, whenever I make a video, I love writing and editing together the build-up phase for the video. I don't know why. It's like a contradictory thing, but I don't know. I'm just weird. There you go. We can train more units. Let's get some. Actually, is the Talk to a podcast still a thing? No, it fucking died because Haley Welch went and did crypto scam. If only it hadn't died, dude. They didn't even get Kojima on. I remember we watched last year. We watched the first episode of Talk to on my fucking in my class. It's so based. Alright, so this is based. We've got duplicate focuses. Favelas are only in Brazil, as far as I know. Like, we don't have any in Panama. We just have the ghetto, which is completely different from the favela. In the favela, they have RPGs. In the ghetto, you just have crackheads. Middle European Panzer deal. It's a fucked up focus. But here in Brazil, so the reason you always want to balkanize Brazil after you defeat them is because look at all the factories. Each of these countries gets the generic focus tree. I don't know if this one gets the I don't know if this is the generic focus, is it? No, they get kind of custom focus trees, but they all get a bunch of fucking they all get a bunch of factories, which means that you get a ton of factories as their overlord. It's a cheese thing. It's a meta thing, but it's still good. Oof. Might need to bust out the subway surfers though. If nothing happens in the game for the next hour. We've been going for an hour and a half, and we already have basically the entirety of South America under our control, which is pretty good. I think it's pretty good time on the speed run. Someone please submit that to speedrun.com, the Hoi 4 section. That is true. You also have more leader portraits in Moe Redux. It's a great reason to balkanize any country. We completed the 5-year plan. There we go. We will need to demobilize the economy, however. Who's justifying against me? Yemen. Alright, now I know the game's bullshitting me. What the fuck do you mean Yemen is justifying against me? Plain Dofara? That's Muscat. Okay, that's not my problem. We might be able to get Family Guy as well as Subway Surfers. If I manage to get copyright-free Subway Surfers and Family Guy. Or better yet, we can just have the generic Minecraft parkour in the corner. I don't remember how to set up multiple fucking applications though, so we might be a bit fucked. If I need to go AFK for whatever reason though, I will put up the generic Minecraft gameplay parkour. Listen man, I'm not like you animals. I'm not looking at the leaders, alright? I respect women. And I'm 6'3". Hit me up It's the shittiest joke. What the fuck? The Entente Training Air Scheme. Yeah, sure. Free air XP. Bonuses. What bonuses it give us, actually? Let me check. Age generation chance. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's go to... fuel refining 1. 8th May 1941. Alright, it's April 1941. I think the final objective for this run is just gonna be to have at least the entirety of Central America under our control. Russia lost? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Russia lost. Oh no. Oh no, that means the communists are gonna get the entirety of Germany. Fuck. It's not good. That's a bad thing. It's not my problem though, that's a European matter, and I'm in South America. I'm not joining your goddamn war. Stop asking me. Let's do that first. Transformers kind of based if they go monarchist, because they can just insta annex the entirety of Russia without having to fight the war. But only I think that's how it works for monarchist Transformers. That's how it works for monarchist Russia. What the fuck did that event say? I don't know. I didn't read it. Oh no, the racists are gonna win the Civil War. That's not PC. Fuck. Start moving our Air Force up. Yeah, that airport's big enough. Franz Kafka is kind of based. He wrote about him being a big beetle, which is kind of funny. That's the extent of my Kafka knowledge. I don't think it's morally wrong to play kaiserredux for the portraits. That's exactly why anyone downloads Redux, because it doesn't change anything else. It's a fucking graphic mod. It's true. If Mongolia joins Japan, they can pop a transformer for free. I like playing Russia in kaiserredux, let me be honest. It's like a mindless game where you just kind of win if you have more than a quarter of a brain cell. But it's fun. It's fun to turn your brain off sometimes. Actually, while we're waiting for this, when is this justification? I already have it. Fuck it. We're going in. I was gonna say, can wait. We need to beat Peru. Got some planes above there. Alright, we've won the war. Actually, have we? I'm seeing some red bubble, but we're getting some good. Oh, we took Antofagasta. Alright, yeah, it's over. No! An earthquake in San Juan. Fuck, dude. I need to repair a sieve now. So that's because of the collab video. Fun fact about the collab video, I've got my cut of the video just sitting around. I'm not gonna upload it yet though. I'm saving it for a bit, but I'm sitting on it because I wanna have the how do you call the darkest hour. I wanna have the darkest hour review ready before I put out my cut of the video. I'm gonna be completely honest. Why? It's because oh no. We can't look at that picture. That's not pure. That's not made for pure boys that want to play Hoi 4. But no, the reason I'm sitting on my my version of the fucking collab is because my last 2 videos have been bangers. Like, my last 2 videos have gotten 21,000 and I think now like 29,000 views respectively. And I'm not ready for my next video to get like 10,000. I'm not ready to see a lower number than 20,000 on my next video. But I'm gonna sit on it until I get the Darkest Hour review ready, and because I know the Darkest Hour review is gonna do good, and then I'll post the collab, my version of the collab, and then like a week after that I'll post the Darkest Hour review. It sounds kind of stupid. I know it does. I know it might not make any fucking sense if you're a normal human that doesn't make Hoi 4 videos, but it makes sense to me. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. It's got some base stability. Fuck. Yeah, the racist one in the United... You know, it's kind of ironic that the KKK is a black country, isn't it? It's funny. The mod... Oh, fuck. We've made a severe mistake here in Argentina. Oh, scheiße, man. There we go. It's easily fixable though. Because if they're the AI likes to overinvest in retarded shit. So if they're overinvesting in that little Chilean offensive, then we can just take Lima and win. Why am I at war with Ecuador? What the fuck? Oh, they're a puppet of Bolivia. Severe lapse in judgment, maybe, but we're gonna win anyways. We're gonna win regardless. It's fine. I am a pro Hoi 4 player, right? I make Hoi 4 videos. I will not lose to the AI. See that? That's called being good at Hoi 4. I just won the war. I won the war by just battle planning. It's definitely not because I'm fighting against the AI. Definitely not. I'm just a high skill player. Actually, fuck this focus. Let's start. Whatever. I don't care that I just wasted all the focus time. It's fine. Listen. Some of you might think that's a stupid decision. I think that's an intellectual decision, what I've done. No. Ecuador was a puppet of the imperialist country. They were a puppet of Peru, Bolivia. You're misunderstanding the situation. Let's get fleet and beam. That's always a good doctrine. I think military occupation for everything. I have 600 political power I'm sitting on. We're doing good. We're goated. We're doing good. Let's purchase railway companies because we can afford it. Found the national university. Return Mexican lands. What? What Mexican land do I own? Dude, what the fuck? Oh, they have what the fuck? They have course on Ecuador? Hell no. Hell no, we're not getting that. We will keep it all. Thank you very much. We're sub 2 hours, and we already have half of South America under our control. Zeist? We're doing great time on the speed run. This might be world record. I need to trade with the racist. That's whatever. It's a fucking game. A new confederation. We should require more land. Banned Bolivia's cores. Get cores on shit. The one that gives me the most cores is the top one, so we're gonna do that one. That's how you should play Hoi 4. Whatever gets you the most cores is what you do. Look at our factories, dude. We're a big boy country now. Fuck yeah. There we are. I think this is good enough. We need to trade a lot, though. Holy shit, I need resources. This is how the Chinese feel with all the fucking batteries they're making. focus do I get now to get even more land? Of course, all the fun. Alright, let's just do these. Cores claim. I think every every fucking version of Hoi 4 should have the cores claims map mode. I think that's a good thing. Let's see here. I think next objective is just Colombia, and then we go for Central America and we've won. Got the United Provinces, baby. We're definitely going after Central America. They have a fuck ton of factories. US and South America have a monetary corporation. They do. South America has Mercosur, no? Oh, no, Central America does have one. It just fucking... Like, we just don't care about it. Because it's like fucking worthless. Who's in the fucking gang? You've got El Salvador, Panama, Costa Rica. And you've got fucking Nicaragua, Guatemala, Belize. Like, get the fuck out of here. This shit doesn't work. See here. Let's get decisive battle. I think I should be able to win these. Let me build some more railways and shit. Let's see. Let's queue that up as well. We're gonna be fighting with no supply for a bit. It's just kind of fucked up, but it's fine. We'll win anyways. I have faith. It's the AI. Fun fact: you really can't lose against the AI in Hoi 4 unless either you majorly fuck up, or unless the AI does some major bullshit. Which is why I usually lose to the AI. It's because I majorly fuck up. I have no qualms admitting that. Let's move an army group down to the south to lighten the logistical load on the offensive. We are gonna have to fight Venezuela though, which is kind of scary because when you look at Venezuela, it's kind of a big country. You know, they got Guyana. We can still win though. It's an easy victory, I think.
Recibido.
Yeah, the entirety of America is just nothing ever happens. And it's a good thing, I think. Like, why the fuck would you ever fight a war when everyone... Oh, the voice lines are so high-pitched because it's Moe Redux, my friend. They need to make a Moe. No, we need to seize Brazilian rubber plantation. Subjugate South America. I need to be faction leader. Fuck. We can't go down our focus tree no further. It's fucked up. That shouldn't be a prerequisite. I'm sorry, game. I'm sorry, developers. That shouldn't be a prerequisite. I think after we get Central America, that's when I'm gonna end the stream. That's when this run ends. Because I have, like, no further ambitions. Look at all the shit I already own. Like, it's fucking... I already have more than enough land. And I don't want to spend 7 hours to spend 7 hours going to fight the Germans. That's just not gonna happen. Let's get them to assist with our economy. Let's do this focus. Let's go down here. Let's get a new rifle. Bada bing, bada boom, boom. Why's my navy out here? Go home. No, not fucking Guinea-Bissau. Go home. The Peruvian navy right here we're looting. Would I consult the time? It is currently 4:46. Which means it's dinner time soon. Which means I'll probably buy a pizza. I'm not joining Isaac. This is impressive that we've managed to do a full run with no stability. This. You gotta love Hoi 4 for allowing such retarded things to happen. Yeah, after we you didn't miss much. We killed Peru. And we kind of own the entirety of South America except Venezuela and shit as well. So I already know this is gonna be the easiest. Might be able to do something like this. I say that, but in reality, I'm just gonna battle plan and hope for the best. Let me split my cast in half. Some planes. Boom. What name does your country call the time zones? They're just fucking time zones, aren't they? What the fuck question is that? So, they're countries where they call the fucking oh yeah. We everyone uses EST. That's the international system. No one uses GMT. What the fuck? Why'd you ever use GMT? I'm seeing a lot of green bubbles. Alright, our air's been deployed. I'm seeing more green bubbles. We're gonna push in the south, we're not gonna push in the north. Kind of expected. My time zone's like whatever Panama's in, EST or CST, probably EST, yeah. Yeah, it's EST. Use GMT in Europe? What the fuck is wrong with you? There's no reason to be using GMT when you can just use Central European time and shit. You're just complicating yourself for no reason. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the game's frozen. I'm stepping away from the computer. I'm laying back. I'm back. Alright, let's see what happened. Let's see the peace deal. Right off the bat, this is fucking awful. Let's look at Asia. Asia looks more normal. What the fuck is this? Oh no. Oh no. Fuck the peace deal. Push up here. Do I want to call in the Brazilian vessels? No, not yet. They are not ready. There we go. We've opened the Air Academy. a year and a half after building an air force. We glaze LeBron, dude. I think if I just battle plan enough, I should be able to break through. It is the AI after all. It doesn't have a brain. Mukbang when? Probably fucking never, let me be honest. Not a huge mukbanger. The only mukbang related thing I ever watched was when Nikocado came out saying he was 2 steps ahead. He fucking calling his entire channel a socialist pyramid. We're not even fighting Colombia in the jungles, we're fighting them in the... We're pushing the jungle, we just can't push the mountains. My favorite epic rap battle of history is probably Darth Vader versus Hitler. Classic. Let me get the Mountaineers for a naval invasion. There you go. Why do you do this, game? I don't want my field marshal to be doing that. I want, yeah, switch between the armies. Deselect it. What the fuck? This game, dudes. This game sometimes. Oh man, sometimes I do want to throw my computer out the window. Ooh. Will I play other games other than Hoi 4? Probably. I already made a video on Victoria 3, but no one watched it, so... Listen, it was a good video, guys. I don't know why you all ignored it. You're all sleeping on that one. It's a Chud classic, I'll say. The March of the Eagles review might be after Darkest Hour. That was one of the... After I saw the Hoi 3 one did well, I was like, oh, the fucking March of the Eagles is next. That was my first thought. It's just such a funny game. The backstory behind March of the Eagles is crazy as well. They made a shitty tech demo for EU4 and released it for like $20. And then they never updated it. Which is kind of based, I gotta respect that. You cannot be mad at the fact the tech demo sold well. Listen, the whole idea behind my Victoria 3 video is I streamed Vicky 3, the stream was ass because the game's not optimized, and then I was like, fuck it, and then at the end of it I was like, fuck it, I want to make a video about how shit this is as a joke. And then I found out YouTube doesn't store streams at full resolution. Like, you can't download a YouTube stream or a YouTube video that you have made at full resolution. You can only download shit you've made at 720p, 30 FPS. So I was like, fuck this shit. If I can only download at 720p, then this video is gonna be in fucking 720p 4x3. That's the entire lore behind my Victoria 3 video, and that's why it is the way it is. It's intentionally shitty. Like, it's intentionally in 4x3 and in a shitty resolution. The American Psycho like intro is probably the best thing I've ever made, though. It's so fun. Paradox is always rip-off Maxim. However, I can't talk too much shit about Paradox, because they do give me the DLCs for free, so I am biased. That's why. I don't know. I thought about making a review for Gutter Damering. I never actually made it though, because I was like, it just wasn't worth my time. Plus, here's the fucking thing I've noticed about Paradox, is that people don't give a fuck if the DLC is overpriced or whatever. They're like, oh my god, content, and then they fucking soy jack. That's why every fucking Paradox DLC does well. It's so stupid. Well, you can't fault people for like how does one get the DLCs for free? You gotta be a big famous YouTuber like me, and you gotta get big famous views like me. I thought it was public knowledge, honestly. Even before I get a message from Paradox, you have broken NDA. You owe us 6 quadrillion krona. That would be funny. That would be funny. That's why I've not reviewed any of the DLCs, those, because I get them for free. So I don't think I can, give an fully objective review of them, right? Because I'll always be like, because I can sit around and say like, yeah, for the price I don't think it's fair, but it's like, how honest am I really being? I didn't pay for it. Why is Ecuador a puppet? Or the equator? What the oh, that's the Confederate. Oh, can't look at that later. Can't click on that country. Mod devs, please, I'm begging you. Make your leaders safe for work. Make a streamer mode. Don't worry though. The Darkest Hour review and March of the Eagles are gonna be moral reviews, because I paid for Darkest Hour and I paid for March of the Eagles. I paid for both of them, so I cannot be biased. I have a few other reviews lined up as well that I want to make, like Warno, that RTS game by Yugen Warno. I want to make a review of that. I want to make a review of Broken Arrow whenever that finally comes out, because I've played both open betas for Broken Arrow, and it's so fucking, like, they're so fucking fun. They were so much fucking fun. So if they don't fuck up the game, I will love to make a review about that one, because here's the thing, I only really want to make reviews on games that I like and games that I think are funny. Like Hoi 3 I think is a funny game, because it's just so over complex that you can say so much about it. And Warno, I think it's I don't think it's a good game. I don't think it's a great game, but I think that it's entertaining enough, and I think it's funny. So that's why I'm making a review on it. Squad, I don't know if I'll make a review on Squad, because that game is unoptimized as fuck, which means you can't really record it. And if I can't record the game, I can't review it. That's just how it is. I don't know what Empire of Sin is. Fuck it, let me open up Steam and let's check, right? Where is my Steam? Here we go. Store. Search Empire of Sin. What is this? Oh wait, I think I've seen this video. It's like turn-based strategy. I don't think I'd make an Empire of Sin video, to be honest. I'm not huge into turn-based strategy games, right? XCOM I would 100% though make a review on XCOM someday, because XCOM is so fucking funny. Like, just vanilla XCOM is funny because of some of the stupid shit your characters do. And then on top of that, you get mods on there and it becomes even stupider. So, like, that's what, let me be honest, my reviews, I just want them to be like dumb fun, right? I just want them to be videos that you watch and you're like, that you can just watch because they're funny. I don't want to make like, I don't want to be a super serious reviewer. I want to be a funny reviewer. If that makes sense. Another game that I will 100% review is YouTuber's Life. That is my guilty pleasure game. I spent like 600 hours on that game or something, and it's such a stupid game. It's like, it's a game from a different era, but it's so funny. Review Poker Night. I do like poker, so maybe. ICBM I might also review, but it's, again, ICBM is not a game that I'm super into, because I think it's just kind of stupid. Well, I don't think it's stupid, I just don't think it's super fun to play, because you need to be doing a lot of diplomacy and shit, and then when you get to blowing each other up, it's like, oh, you blew me up, ooh, I'm gonna blow you up. It's like, I don't really care about it, you know? I don't really care about it that much. Why does Mexico own this? What the fuck? That's another thing. If I don't care about a game, I probably will not make a review about it. Cause, how do you say? Because if I don't care about the game, what can I really write about it, right? Oh, this game sucks. I don't think that's fun. I don't think that would be fun to watch. I think if you wanna, I think if I'm gonna review something, the game needs to at least have some merit to it. Like it needs to be at least somewhat fun to me to play, because then I can make a really funny review about it, right? Then it can be like, this game's dog shit, but it does have funny elements. It's funny to play. It's really interesting. I probably will review Hoi 4 one day, but it's definitely not in the immediate future, because Hoi 4 is a game where I can spend an hour talking about all the things I love and hate about it, but to merge all that down into a little script would take me a while. Plus, I still don't feel like I've played enough Hoi 4 to make a review on it. Even though I've spent like 6,000 hours in this godforsaken game, I still don't think that's enough for a review. At least not of Hoi 4, because there's a lot of, because they're still making DLC for Hoi 4. There's still a lot of there's still a lot of mods that are coming out for Hoi 4, and if I'm gonna make a Hoi 4 review, I think Hoi 4 might be the only in-depth review that I will make. Just because of how just because of how much of my life has been dedicated to this game, and how just how fucking much I love it. Even though I think Hoi 4 is dog shit at times, even though I think the DLC policy is poo poo, I love this game. EU4 review probably never, because I just don't care about EU4. Again, EU4 is a game that I turn on like once every 2 or 3 months, play for a little bit, and play a single run, and then don't touch it again for a couple months. Or like I'll only play EU4 multiplayer, and even that I don't fucking like EU4 to start with. I think it's EU4's an okay game, but I just, it's not my thing, so I probably won't review it. The only reason I reviewed Vicky 3, to be honest, even though I have a love-hate relationship with it, because I'll hate play that game. I'll turn that game on just when I have nothing better to do with my fucking life. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. The reason I reviewed Victoria 3 is because that game utterly disappointed me when it came out. I had such high expectations because I love Victoria 2. Victoria 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, up there with fucking Pokemon, right? So I was waiting for Victoria 3. I was hyped for it. It came out. I defended a lot of Paradox's shitty choices for 2.5 years, and then they never fixed it. They've barely updated that game since it came out, and I'm like, and I was so angry at that game. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I defend this game for years, and all I get is dog shit. And so that's why I made the Victoria 3 review. It's because it's a game that disappointed me when it came out. Now the Victoria 2 review, that might be in the cards soon. That might be after Darkest Hour. I've been considering Victoria 2 review because I do love Victoria 2. Let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna beat Central America, and I think that should be the end of the stream after Central America. Because I'm not gonna fight the United States, and I'm not gonna fucking go to Europe. You can't make me. This is not gonna happen. Do I have a leak in my home or something? No, I have a fish tank next to me. Yeah, sorry if you can hear running water. I own a little fish. He's in his tank, but it's what the filter he has like a little waterfall in it, so you can hear the water running. But that's the water noise. Let's see here. I haven't played Vicky 2 for a while, so I'll probably need to like spend a couple weeks playing it. But this is something that you probably didn't notice from the Victoria 3 review, but I spent like 2.5 weeks playing that game before I even wrote the script, and before I wrote the script, and then it took a week to finalize the video and upload it. Roughly we're talking, because I make like one video a month. So, well, what was I saying about Vicky 3? Yeah, so for Vicky 3, I'll probably need to play the game for like 2 or 3 weeks before I even consider writing a review on it, because I haven't played it in months, to be honest. I did say I'd add the McFish cam. However, we're still setting that up. we're still set. I wanna get a good resolution camera for the fish, and I also need to like clean a bit of algae off the glass. Like it's not filthy, right? Like the glass isn't covered in algae, but I do have a plant in there, so I do need to figure out how to make it look a bit clearer, and I do need to so I need to clean it a bit. Let me be real. I need to like scrape some algae off, and I also want to get a better camera for the fish, so like a 1080p camera, webcam for the fish, which is overkill for a fucking stream, because it's gonna be like in the fucking bottom left corner of the screen like this or something, right? But still, if I'm gonna show my fish on camera, I want him to be looking good, looking fresh. Yeah, for the fish, man. Listen. Sometimes you gotta give your fish the luxuries of life. It's only gonna live life in a fish tank. Might as well make the fish tank luxurious. Here's another thing about fish you probably didn't know. Fish have feelings, I'm sorry to say. Whenever you eat a fish, that fish had a family, had dreams. It probably went to fish college. Doesn't fucking matter though, it's a fish. So whatever. I'm not gonna become a fucking pescatarian or whatever and stop eating fish. I don't know. I eat fish, even though I have a fish. That's fine in my opinion. Here we go, we're destroying the opposition in Central America. How do you say fish in Spanish? Pez, pescado. P-E-Z, pez. I will never do Luxembourg tank only World Conquest, I'm sorry to say. I'm not one for challenge runs. When I play Hoi 4, I play for fun or for LARP. Never challenge runs. The fish does not have a name. The fish is called fish. It's just in the tank. It exists there and it's happy. And it swims around. It is probably has fish thoughts and a stupid little fish brain. What the fuck is a pescal? No, that's not how you say fish. Race reveal when? That's not. There's nothing to reveal. Everyone already knows that I'm white. Oh, pescatarians are the ones that eat no meat outside of fish. Well, I'm not gonna stop eating fish just because I have a fish, right? I'm sorry. Like, that's just how it is. I still eat fucking fish and chips on shit. I'm sorry. The fish understands, right? Because there's a food chain, and unfortunately it's at the bottom. I won't eat my fish, though. There's limits, I won't eat a domesticated fish. But I have no qualms with eating a wild fish. That's just how life goes. Sometimes you gotta eat some fish. The fate of Panama, liberate. The fate of Central America, liberate each region as her puppet. And there we go. I think that's the end of this run for today. What type of white European, South American, North American? I'm from Panama, so I'm just white. So yeah, this was a decent run. If we don't look at my faction, can I see by cores and claim? No, I can't. But we have managed to subjugate almost the entirety of Latin America. We didn't get Mexico, but that's because I am not gonna go fucking fight. I'm not gonna go fucking fight Canada. I'm sorry to say, that's not happening. But yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed the stream. I should be doing another one tomorrow. I still don't know what tomorrow's stream is gonna be, but I know it's gonna be a stream, and I know it's gonna be live. And I know there's gonna be alcohol involved, one way or the other. So yeah, let me just grab a save game, and everybody take care. Go have some, go like do something. No, I don't know. Bye bye.